Foolish Mortals, Kat here. Today I have a Lolita review slash update on my wardrobe, if you guys are wondering, because I have both of the Angelic Pretty 2018 Halloween releases. I'm wearing one right now. I got it in the mail the day after we came back from Disneyland, and I have the one that I wore at Disneyland. Last year I did not buy the Halloween release and I really regret it, but the previous couple years releases before that had kind of let me down, and I didn't really like the cut for last year's Halloween release, and it was before I knew how to like kind of make those ugly cuts look a little bit more flattering, so I didn't buy it and I regretted it so much. So this year when both Halloween pieces came out and I loved them so much, I was like, I have to get them. I got this one from the US Angelic Pretty store, but this one sold out before I had convinced myself to buy it, and so I had to have my friend in Japan pick it up, and it took a while to get here because of the typhoon, but then they re-released it in the US store, and I'm like, what the hell? Like literally like 2 days before it arrived, they re-released the gray in the US store, and I'm just like, I'm a mess. My life is a mess. This is what happens. So this one is Horror Candy Shop is what I want to say it's called. I'm not sure. I'm gonna look that up. There will be a confirmation down here if I'm right. But it's Horror Candy Shop in gray, and I'm gonna stand up really quick so you can see it because I put it on because I wanted to wear it today. And it has a high waist. It's like super cut off. So this is like right under my boobs. This is not my true waist. My true waist is here, and that's more flattering of an area of where I like to wear my dresses. So I put this apron on just to kind of elongate the waist a little bit, and I usually use belts also to make the waist longer. It just looks so much more flattering and better when I have a lower waistline, and I hate the new trend in high waistlines. But I'm going to take off this apron really quick so that you can see the dress as it actually is. So see, it's like a baby doll, kind of like, it reminds me of Age Play. I just don't like it. Some girls like it, some girls can pull off the style. It just does not feel right on me. It's comfy as hell, but it just doesn't look right on me. So there's a detachable bow here, and then a non-detachable bow here, which sometimes I take these off and make them detachable anyways. But the bow has like kind of like a silvery texture in it, like silver stitches and threads, and then this one's just kind of the same material as this back collar, so there's like a little bat shape to it. And then these straps are really short, but I'm going to elongate them because you can easily do it with the buttonholes. Just make another one at the very bottom of the straps because there's always extra space. And yeah, I really like it. It had waist ties, but the waist ties are basically just what this is. It's just like tiny little skinny ones, and I took them off because I hate waist ties. There's 2 pockets, no zippers at all, and it's not really a sheer material. It's a little bit see-through, but it's a very like kind of silky satiny material, but not like a shiny satin. It's more like a sateen, but like a really flowy one. It's like those polyester shirts everybody wore in the 80s. That's like the most like I think comparison I can make. It's like those polyester shirts you always see like your dad's wearing. The print has a teddy bear and a bunny, I want to say, on it. And I usually, there's a bunny, a teddy bear. I don't know what animal this is. A squirrel of some kind of weird animal. And usually I don't get stuff with what's it called, little plushies on it, because I think it looks like Age Play, and I try to avoid that. But the coffins, the bats, the candies, and everything were just calling to me, and this color is so pretty, so I had to get it. It has full back shearing like all the way, so it's like extra comfy, and I just really like the print. I love the print so much. It's so cute. So I had to get it. You know me, I just had to get it, and it's so much comfortable without a waist, but it doesn't look good. I just wish it did. I wish that my boobs didn't fill up everything and make it so uncomfortable. So this dress, even though it doesn't have a waist, looks a lot better on me than this dress does when I put it on, which does have a lower waistline, but for some reason looks like crap on me. It's just terrible. And it's the most uncomfortable jumper skirt to wear besides my Scheherazade dress. That's like, Scheherazade is, it's like hell to wear. It's just not well suited for my body style at all. It might be comfortable on somebody else, but not somebody built like me. So this dress has a lower waistline, and it is a jumper skirt too. I just have a like dress underneath it with pretty sleeves that kind of match the OP sleeves. I got the jumper skirt instead of the OP because I was worried the OP would not fit my shoulders properly. And the jumper skirt does fit my shoulders properly. If anything, it's a little too wide for my shoulders, so I don't understand how anybody much smaller than me, like the whole like Japanese Lolita community, could fit into this comfortably, because the whole time I was at Disneyland, the straps just kept going bloop, and they keep doing that on the mannequin as well. Like while I was getting the mannequin dress, the freaking shoulder straps they're too wide set. They're like right here on your shoulders, and they shouldn't be. They should be here. And I have really wide shoulders, so I just can't imagine it on somebody with smaller shoulders than me. It was falling down the whole time, and then this part rides up like a ton. It was like riding up, and there's this is a sheer kind of like chiffon, like Cherry Marguerite and some other of the prints, which I love. The sheer chiffon fabric, it is the most amazing fabric ever, but it never stays in place on a bodice. It's great for a skirt, it's beautiful and flowy, it's great for sleeves, but on the bodice it just gets wrinkly and crinkled and doesn't, unless you have like a really straight form, it becomes a mess. So that during Disneyland I was having that problem, and I had a waist belt on and it kept like scrunching up like this and pulling the waist belt with it and just looking really bad. And pulling, there's two different layers down here. I was pulling both of these layers up, so like a couple of times during the day these layers were all like squished up like this in my petticoat, and I don't even know how I was doing it. I wasn't like adjusting my dress, I was just walking around and it would like do that. But otherwise I love the dress. I love the fabric choice. Even if it's a mess for me, I love the fabric choice, and I love the print. It has a cathedral. This is Ghost Night Bride, by the way. I didn't mention the name of it, but I love the cathedral here, the little like his and hers wedding seats with the wedding table, like the bride and groom table. There's some like wine glasses with some cute bows on it, and this candelabra. It says Angelic Pretty here. There's more like candelabras hanging around, some spiderweb rose bouquets, crowns, little fork and spoon set. Of course, all the crosses, because I love dresses that are covered in crosses. And then there's a wedding cake here that's like covered in bats and like ghost lollipops and like a coffin on top. It's so cute. And these little cupcakes on the side with crosses on them. Like, this print is amazing. I love this. This may be one of my favorite print dresses in ages. I think I like this more than Merrymaking, more than Vampire Requiem. I love, 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 love this print. And I wish it came in black. The navy blue is really pretty, but if it came in just like straight black or gray, I would have been like all up on that. I still, of course, love the lavender because lavender is my color, but I don't know. I feel like this shade of lavender might be a little bit weird on me compared to my other shades of lavender that I have. None of the AP lavenders match. Even within series, they don't ever match. It's just something that we have to deal with. But yeah, I really like it, and if I can find a more comfortable way to wear it, I'm pretty sure that I'm going to have to sew the straps in the back because they're attached really, really, really weird. They're not like these ones at all. I'm going to sew them, and then I'm going to sew like little tabs on the inside and string a ribbon across to hold them up. You know how sometimes you have like lacing back here that holds like straps together? I'm going to do that because I cannot deal with how often it was like burp, burp, burp all day. It's so annoying. Like, so annoying. It's the only jumper skirt I've ever had a problem with, and it weirds me out. The bow's detachable, so I wore the bow on my head for Disneyland Lolita Day. It was perfect. You don't need to pay $70 for the bow from Angelic Pretty. You can just use the bow that comes with the dress. I mean, you're paying enough for the dress anyway, so just do that and then wear something else on your waist. Because honestly, it looks way better without it because it has a really cute point. So if you do like it without a belt, like how I don't, I prefer it with a belt. But if you like it without a belt, definitely go for no bow because this point on it is really cute. I'm just gonna grab this belt really quick to show you guys how I make it look more flattering for somebody with a longer torso or somebody who wants to make their waist look a little bit smaller. I just take these belts like this, pop them on, pop them a little bit lower to the waistline of where I want, and it automatically looks way better for me, at least, because when I don't have this, it's just all like boob, and this pushes up to like here, and it's just not good. So I always do it with a waist belt, just makes it look better. It makes your torso look a little bit longer. It looks more of like a vintage pinup shape to it, which I prefer the vintage pinup like hourglass shape to the Lolita baby doll shape like this. Like, I would prefer this any day to this boob loaf. I'm loafing in my boobs. You see it? Oh yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you were thinking about getting either of these pieces, I'm pretty sure they both are either up on the American shop, the Japanese shop, or the Paris shop. You can order from any of those. And yeah, if you're new to Lolita, I hope you learned something new and found this interesting, or if you're not even into Lolita, whatever, thanks for watching. I will see you soon. Don't forget to hurry back and stay spooky. Bye!